deep into the cosmos. It's something you follow. Where I'm going, there's no knowing if we will come back. So we venture on into the unknown, into the highest of highs and the lowest of lows.
Welcome. This is Breath Tao 5. The more you step into your breath-giving essence, the more you acknowledge the role of co-creating your reality. Congrats to everyone who moved on to the next breath without a genuine apology or closure you deserve. That's not easy. When you say no to the breath, you say no to yourself. Get her and yourself wet with loving affirmations and quality breaths before using the tongue on the body. A higher quality of life is a quality breath away. You win by feeling into your power, not going against it. Making mistakes and breathing life into actions that help you move forward is the oldest way of learning. People love to see the world of suffering, but forget the ones who overcame and breathed through it. You want power because you are numb to the fact love is within every breath. Breath is the bridge between you and everything. Alchemy breathwork is nitric oxide therapy. Let natural law and breath do the talking. If your essence and intention is pure, you'll be laughing last at every point where tension was created. May those who are stuck within the tension find the courage to move on. The world is always handing you opportunities of a lifetime every day, but too often we fail to see them when our core being is misaligned. Problems are doors of opportunity to breathe more life into weak foundations of your being. The way you breathe frequently becomes your frequency. The best way to predict the future is to step into the role of co-creator and breathe life into the process. They asked if I was free tomorrow. I answered, as long as I am breathing, I am expensive every day. Air mantra. With every breath, I'm accepting more love, gratitude, and the power to let go. To breathe in more of the things you love, be patient with the things you hate. Your path being hard is a beautiful thing. You're breathing in a not-so-average destiny. going to need that special power you use to break through to fulfill it. Drop into your breath before dropping into any part of your body, because the fuel that goes into the car is important. The breath is not a worshiper of poverty. Its characteristic is pure abundance with the flow of an infinite cycle from lifetime to lifetime. Natural law shows us we can be rich and spiritual within an infinite paradigm. Breath consciousness allows you to see the energy grid for what it is, not what it could be. I asked the breath, "What's it up to?" It said, "Transforming." Breath is a language not constricted by time. Quality breath is the foundation of great civilizations. You have to breathe into pain to know it. Air mantra: with every breath I'm accepting more healing from the highest dimensions of infinite source. Every time I meet another seeker of breath, I repeat an air mantra: the breath got this. The compound effect is what builds up the little things to macro manifestations. The breath sparks the friction causing the ripple. Can you feel it? We breathe air exhaled from trees whose leaves are made up of biophotons and light energy. Our veins echo the patterns of rivers, branches, and root systems. We are not part of nature. We are nature. Fear sees a threat in times of change, yet the breath knows nothing can remain the same. We breathe and we breathe. Conscious breathing simply makes us more aware that clear vision is our natural state of being. Conscious breathing creates a time, place, and space whereby we might discover our personal truths. Our truths that await our arrival are truths laying quietly, patiently, and eternally in the underbelly of our existence. Creating a safe container whereby we allow the flow of emotions. The container is our body, mind, emotions, sensations, spirit, and everything about us. The container is this sacred sanctuary of energy we occupy and move about in with while on this earth plane. Energy is either stagnant or moving. Emotions are simply energy in motion. When energy moves, we feel it as emotion or sensations. If an emotion or sensation is potent, uncomfortable, or challenging, human beings have a tendency to resist, suppress, or repress. The quality of our existence and experience can be self-regulated by breathing consciously, slowly, and deliberately. Breathe the energy you want to attract. Go with the present breath, because the past, and future does not last. People fear feeling while feeling fear. I'll keep living in the light while giving respect to the darkness and let the breath lead the way. Breath pattern and perception is the cause. Life is the effect you have to live with. Never expect to get what you give. Not everyone has breath awareness and a heart like you. Most diseases start with breath patterns and mental health before solidifying into the tissues causing illness. You have to breathe there to know there. When you come out the womb, that first breath ignites the clock. Life is not about the dying, it's about the living. Be so full of breath and self-love that none of the external noise can enter. Your credentials is in your spirit and breath. A lost man is a creature who clings to his past and cowered towards his future. A wise man found himself fearless in the current breath. Feed energy to quality breaths and starve shallow perceptions. Follow your breath and heart. The mind has too many falsehoods feeding ego. It's better to be felt than seen. Someone who can feel their quality of breathing enhance around you has a deeper connection than what you are showing them. They come one in a dozen. Many will numb themselves to false narratives versus real-time interactions. The breath opens portals of presence. True power don't come to those who seek it. It comes to those who deserve it and co-create harmonious breaths feeding it. Breath is the primary source for thought patterns. Efficient breathing brings cellular regeneration. The most underused medical tools: parasympathetic breathwork, fasting, sunlight, sleep, meditation, exercise, fun experiences, earthing, and grounding. Let breath let go. Breathwork is spirit's favorite work. Air mantra: every breath marks an opportunity for growth. I am in competition with no one. I have no desire to play that game when there are more possibilities in the realm of co-creation. I am simply accepting more of the energy to breathe better than my last breath. I am playing the breathe your best life game. When emotional, physical pain is identified, start with fixing the breath. The race against time is hell. The understanding of race against your best breath is heaven. Learning to handle breath is to navigate yourself. Notice your pattern of breath every time you enter a new environment and notice internal dialogue. Breath air mantra: I am leveling up with every breath. The greatest sound cannot be heard. The greatest image has no form. The breath is a multidimensional entity filled with expansive properties, waiting in divine timing to be aligned with co-creation whenever needed. Years of education, yet no one taught us to love ourselves with parasympathetic breathing. The importance of mental health in all aspects of life and how it affects business and performance. The breath is a portal into divine timing. Don't waste your breath suffocating in fear. It deserves more than that. Steer it in the right direction and be part of loving creation. When we use auditory sensitivity practices within breath, we realize the hidden patterns affecting our reality. Breath consciousness is more than just breathwork. Using efficient breathing habits to prevent illness and disease is far more important than seeking, wanting, thinking of cures. Breath structure is life structure. Quality breaths is a series of rebirths. I asked the breath, why do the many have to suffer? The breath answered, many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. There is a natural mystic blowing through the air. It's not just me. The breath reminds you of your infinite potential to break the limiting beliefs. Everyone has their own opinions, but the breath keeps showing up when needed. The best day ever doesn't stop. It goes on and on with every breath. If you're breathing right now, you are blessed to be in the position to create powerful ripples into many different dimensions of reality. Remember, you can steer the direction into manifestations of growth or destruction. Breath sparks the essence of choice. The integrity of energy will always keep its foundation. The breath helps define the love from believe to just be. When you reprogram your breath, you reprogram astral and emotional projection. After breathing lifetime after lifetime, the breath reminds us you're not running out of time. You are running out of opportunities within a life to express the highest version of yourself. Your birthday is not the first day of breath and won't be the last. This part of reality is just a speck in the grand perceptions of unity. It started with Source, to parents, to you. The breath meets you wherever you're at. Now that's unconditional love. The breath has been my faithful lover for infinite lifetimes. Show me what you pay attention to, and I will show you what type of energy you are breathing life into. The breath helps turn wounds into wisdom. We are breathing in and out God's blood. We are part of the microcosm of the macro within a mirror connecting all. Efficient breathing will offend the impurities you carry. That's how honest the breath is. The mind is part of a multidimensional printer, fueled by the Source's breaths. Give time to thank the co-creator for working harder than death, giving you a breath in the now. You learn a lot from mistakes versus things that go according to plan. God don't make mistakes, and you've been given another breath to realize this within divine existence. Sharing the power of breath doesn't come with trophies. I just do it because I'm supposed to. The only power we have is that we can do better. Honor is breathing in the right direction even when you have to fight yourself. Thank you all for sharing the breath.